Hello, welcome back. Again, my name is Wolfgang Krosky, and I will be your tour guide of the land of Twitter. So, in the previous video, we set up our Twitter account, and obviously you're back for part 2, so let's go ahead and get started and find out exactly what is Twitter and how can I use it as an educator. So, right off the bat, let's talk about what we're looking at here on this screen. On the upper right hand corner, we have a blue box. And what's nice is every time you put your cursor over an icon, it gives you a pop-up message, so you should know a little bit more about what you should do. So right here, compose a new tweet. So basically, that's where you go if you want to send a tweet out to the world. This next one will allow you to change your settings of your account. Here is a search box for searching the Twitter system, and we'll talk about what exactly one might want to search for. We then have the hashtag discover, and then we have the @ symbol with connect, and then our home. Right now we're at our home. On the home screen, you're going to see some information right here. Your name, how many tweets you've sent, how many people you're following, and how many people are following you. Right now, we're just kind of boring. We've sent nothing, followed nobody, and nobody following us. But that's going to change soon. Next, right here under Worldwide Trends, this is basically the most tweeted stuff about people or topics right now as we speak. So as you can see, this is a reflection of society, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but this is the most common stuff going on worldwide right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn about hashtags. Hashtags are basically topics or like keywords. So right now, if you were to use Google and type in, actually let's do this together. If we went to Google and let's go ahead and let's see what's a hot topic. How about Common Core? Common Core standards. So the way Google works is the sites that are more relevant in Google's eyes to your keywords, the higher that it ranks. Okay, so it's no wonder that corestandards.org is probably the first search result. So in Twitter, it's kind of the same way. We have hashtags. So what we can do is either you can create a hashtag, and basically all that means is putting the hash symbol right next to whatever your word is, or you can explore and see what other hashtags are out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find some hashtags because we're new to Twitter. We have no idea. So let's go Common Core and click search or enter. And what it's doing right now is it's looking for all the tweets that have the words Common Core in there. It's also looked for people that have either their username is called Common Core or there's something about their profile that reflects Common Core. And it's also going to search videos. Okay? What we're going to do is look at tweets, because tweets are where we'll find hashtags. You'll notice right here, Bruce Vandal, how will the hashtag Common Core College Readiness Assessments impact placement for developmental ed? So he's embedded the hashtag in there. Let's see what else we can find. Our friends at Marzano Research Lab. You'll notice they put their hashtag at the end. Now, proper etiquette would be to do either or. If you're not going to use the hashtag in your tweet, it should go at the end of your tweet. And you'll notice that repeated throughout. But you'll notice what Bruce did up here is he used the hashtag in the actual tweet itself, in the sentence. Both ways are appropriate. Okay. So you'll notice that when I put my cursor on one of these hashtags, it's a link. If you click on it, it's then going to find every tweet that has this specific hashtag in it. So let's go ahead and see what's out there for Common Core. And here we go. Now you'll notice that there's probably a lot more than just one hashtag for Common Core. If we go back to the example, let's see, Marzano, they're using hashtag CCSS, Common Core State Standards. So as you go further into your professional learning network, you'll see this hashtag stuff everywhere, and now you have a better understanding of what that is and what you can do with it. So basically it allows you to filter through the millions of tweets sent every day and find just the ones that are on a specific topic. Because if you didn't use hashtags, you literally would be surfing through millions and millions of tweets, and that's often why people feel that there's no use to Twitter, because they don't know how to navigate through all this information. So hashtags are a great friend. Let's see what's here for the hashtag CCSS. Oh, here we go. You'll notice here somebody's embedded it in the message. Most people for this one are putting it at the end since it's a abbreviation. But you'll also see what other hashtags are they putting with it. So this particular one, EdChat, Education, EdReform, EdGov. So they've linked these hashtags together, and now we can go and search what these hashtags give, and you just keep finding more and more useful information. So we're going to go ahead and send a tweet, and we're going to use the hashtag CCSS. So we'll go up here to the right-hand corner and click Compose New Tweet, and we get this pop-up. On here, this is where you're going to type your tweet. But before we do that, let me explain some icons. Here, this camera, add an image. If you would like to add an image along with your tweet, you would do that here. If you would like to tweet your location in addition to your message, you can do that. But more importantly, you'll notice right here, 140. In Twitter, you are limited to 140 characters. So if you're a real stickler for perfect grammar and spelling, you're going to have to loosen up, because often you're not going to be able to communicate your message in 140 characters if you follow all the proper language rules for the English language. So you will see a lot of abbreviations, and Twitter has its own language. So that's something else that you will get to explore with. But let's go ahead and send a tweet. And let's add our hashtag. You'll notice I have 83 characters left. Now we'll go ahead and click Tweet. Your tweet was posted. So if we go back here to our search bar, put in the hashtag Common Core State Standards and click Enter, we will see, now it may take a minute or two, but eventually it's going to pop up with our item. There we go, Wolfgang Kroski. How is your district preparing for the Common Core? And there's our hashtag. Awesome. So we've just sent a tweet, and we've also used a hashtag to join a much larger conversation and be part of the reform of Common Core State Standards. Pretty awesome. So what else can we do? You'll notice when we put our cursor over a tweet, we have some choices. We can reply. Now, if it's your own tweet, you can delete it. So that's important. You've sent a tweet out and you realize, wow, I shouldn't have said that. You can quickly go back and delete it, and it's gone. And then you can add it to your favorites. Now let's look at somebody else's. Let's go to Marzano. I can reply, retweet, or favorite. So reply is sending a tweet directly back to Marzano Research Lab in this case. Retweet was, hey, this is a great item. They have some good information. I want to go ahead and send it out to people that are following me or favorite. And what this does is it allows you to basically tag tweets through your experience on Twitter that are important to you, that are your favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and retweet this. So I'll click retweet. Retweet this to your followers, and this is the message. Now what you're doing is you're not plagiarizing. You're not copying their message and then tweeting it as if it was your own. You are sending out Marzano's tweet as if Marzano was sending it out. So let's go ahead and retweet it. There we go. You'll notice I have a green icon right there, basically meaning I've retweeted it. But since we don't have any followers, that kind of isn't that fun. So let's find out what is following and what are followers. So what we'll do is let's search for somebody. Matter of fact, let's just use Marzano Research Lab. And I clicked on it and I get this, a little brief introduction, a little bio about this account, how many tweets they've sent, how many people they're following, and how many followers they have. I'm going to go ahead and click right here, follow. And what this means is that on my home screen in Twitter, every time Marzano Research Lab sends a tweet, I will see it, so I can follow exactly what they're doing. And now you'll notice it says following. You'll notice that they have 6,475 followers. So if I had a message and Marzano found it and they retweeted it, it would go out to 6,475 other people. And then from there, who knows how often it will get retweeted. So the ability for one to add information to the world and have it spread is endless here with the Twitter system. So let's go back to home. You'll notice I have one following. I am following Marzano. And now that I've done that, you can see my tweet and Marzano's tweets. Twitter will always give you suggestions. The more you use Twitter, the more it will have a better understanding of what you're into. So if I just follow education, I'm going to get people that are interested in education as well, organizations and companies that are interested in education, and it will fine-tune its suggestions to me, but you don't have to follow them just because Twitter said you should. So we've sent a tweet, we've in that tweet used a hashtag, we've found somebody, the Marzano Research Lab, we've followed them, so now we can go and continue this process, and as we do that, people will then in turn follow us. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any questions, you can email me at wkrosky@acoe.org. Thank you.